Welcome back to day 77 of my 90-day challenge. For 90 days I am highlighting a college major, letting you know what it's about, what courses to expect in college, and what are some of the career paths you can get into with these degrees. Today we're talking about public relations, so let's get started. According to the Public Relations Society of America, or PRSA, public relations is a strategic communication process that builds mutually beneficial relationships between organizations and their publics. PRSA states that one of the goals of public relations is to influence, engage, and build relationship between key stakeholders across several platforms in order to shape and frame the perception of the organization. In simple terms, public relations is trying to create an image or an idea that influences consumers, for example, to buy a product from a particular company. A good example of this is when a consumer buys from a particular company, not because their products are good, but maybe what they stand for or their mission or their vision is relatable to the consumer. Public relations can also build trust in terms of the influence that the company has. So if a consumer sees the company is doing some really great things, philanthropy work, they're doing projects in the community, consumers and other stakeholders will tend to associate themselves more with this company if they believe in the same values. In PR, there's a lot of research that is done on the communication language that is used to talk to people, that is used to engage stakeholders, and this is quite different actually from advertising, where in advertising there is the same aspect of trying to build awareness of a particular company or a particular product. However, the main difference between advertising and public relations is that in advertising you pay for the audience, you pay for that ad campaign, whereas in PR you do have that aspect of advertising yourself, but the main goal of PR is to earn the customer, is to earn that fan base. So you will spend on other activities that are not directly involved in advertising yourself or the company, but in building that perception of who you are or what the company is and what they stand for. In terms of incentives, according to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, as of 2020, the median pay for public relations specialists was about $62,000 a year, which translates to about $30 an hour. When it comes to job outlook, the employment growth rate for public relations specialists is projected to grow by 11% from 2020 to 2030. This means that there is a high demand for public relations specialists. Loving what you're hearing so far? Let me know by giving this video a like, and let's look at some of the courses to expect when majoring in public relations. Public relations is all about building a perception, idea, or image with key stakeholders for a particular organization or even for an individual. So most of the courses that you will take in college, specifically at Michigan State, are geared to help you build that relationship with the public. For example, some of the courses to expect include writing for public relations, principles of public relations, public relation theory and ethics, methods of public relations inquiry, public relations storytelling for digital, video, and print, social media and public relations technique, as well as integrated public relations campaign. At Michigan State or MSU, you can also choose to take a cognate or a specialization in one of the thematic areas in business, fine arts, physical and biological sciences, social sciences, or an approved university minor. In addition to core courses, you are required to complete 250 hours of professional public relations internship and write a report once you complete the internship or research experience. You're also encouraged to take electives to deepen your knowledge in public relations. So it's always a good idea to talk to your academic advisor to make sure that you're planning out your semesters optimally and you're not wasting time and money taking unnecessary classes. Books and tuition can be very expensive. For a full list of courses offered for this major, specifically at Michigan State, I will leave a link in the description for you to check out after this video. Still with me? Let me know by answering the question in the comment section below, and let's look at some of the career paths you can get into with a degree in public relations. The most obvious career path with a degree in public relations is becoming a public relations specialist. However, you could go into other career paths such as becoming a copywriter, a marketing coordinator, a fundraiser, a public information officer, an investor relations officer, or an account executive. Apart from industry, you could further your studies in grad school and work your way to becoming an academic professor. Do you know any public relations students or graduates? How about sharing this video with them to show them that you know something about their major? Also, if you want to learn more about college majors, careers, and undergrad research tips, consider subscribing, especially if you're a Michigan State University student, because I use MSU resources as examples in most of my videos. Watch this video next, and I will see you all tomorrow as we discuss creative advertising. Jacqify out.
I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion.